Hi guys, this is Rusty78609, Central Texas, USA, showing you an AGM battery with a 300 watt pure sine wave inverter on top of it. And guess where it is? It's right next to my bed. Okay, there's my bed. There's my Dometic CF18 refrigerator. These pillows go right here. I just happen to have them out of the way because I've been fooling with stuff. And this, of course, is 12 volt, and it can be a freezer or a refrigerator. That is a Dometic CF18. Draws very little energy. You know, average probably a ½ amp per hour in a 24-hour period. It uses about 12 to 15 amps in 24 hours, depending on the outside temperature. And this is a 120 amp hour battery that is charged by a 120 watt ZAMP portable solar panel. It's 260 watt panels. You fold them out, and they're in a little case, and you just carry it like a suitcase. That's why it's called suitcase portable. But what I do is, or my plan is, now whether it's going to work or not, I can't tell you. I have run this refrigerator using that battery and those panels out that you can't see for about 2 months, and it works fine. And in fact, every day if I charge the battery using the solar for about 3 hours, then the battery's full again. It starts flashing full. So I know that I have ample energy there to do some other things. So what I plan to do is, on my next traveling trip, since I'll be going in this travel trailer, it's a 16-foot Coachman Clipper Cadet 2018, and I'm just rigging it, playing with it actually. And what I'm going to do is, over here, of course, I have my Google Home device, and I have a little 19-inch TV that draws virtually nothing, and I rarely use it anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate this battery to running the refrigerator and the I'm going to hook it into my inverter. I'll plug that into the inverter and hook that inverter to the battery, and then that will run the Google Home, the TV, and everything that's hooked to it there. But it's nothing's ever on at the same time anyway, so that won't use much energy. So again, this battery, the 120 amp hour AGM battery, will be dedicated to the Dometic CF18 refrigerator, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then running what other devices that I might want to use. As far as the laptop, I'll charge it in the truck when I'm driving. Same way with my smartphone. And but you know, as far as listening to music, I can stream as long as I have an internet connection. My phone, I have a hotspot. As long as I have an internet connection, I can stream Pandora over my Google Home device. I can also ask a lot of silly questions and get weather information, you know, and directions, and how far is it to here or there, whatever, what's the weather like, and whatever, you know, rather than just sitting down and keying it all in on the computer. And then of course this little 12, that's a 12 volt RCA 19-inch TV, and so I can hook that up easily and run all that stuff off the battery. Now, I've got another battery in the front of this RV, which is a Group 24 80 amp hour interstate deep cycle battery. And what I plan to use it for, and I may get a separate solar setup for that battery in the front, I'm not sure. If I need it, I will, because I can get a 100 amp Renogy portable solar deal, 100 watt for $230 or $40, and I may invest that. I'm not sure. If I need to, I will. At least I know what it is. And that right there is the cheapest beer probably in the United States, called Frio. They have it locally. It's for a 30 pack is $17.77, so you know it's great quality beer. But anyway, back to the solar. So I've got a 12 volt battery at the front of the RV here. It's an 80 amp hour battery. So what I plan to do with it, I'm going to dedicate it to this refrigerator, which is 110 only. But I mean, this refrigerator uses probably less energy than this refrigerator over here. I mean, this thing right here is virtually nothing. The compressor, you could put it in your hand. I mean, and I read about it, and it's extremely energy efficient. We're going to find out. But if it becomes an issue, then I'll have to add the Renogy 100 watt panel, okay, to keep that interstate battery charged. Because what I plan to do is use the ZAMP solar panels to charge both batteries. You know, in other words, dedicate 3 hours per day to charging this AGM battery here, the 120 amp hour battery, and then 3 hours or whatever's left to keep both batteries full. You know, hopefully we get 6 hours of sunshine most places I go, because I go in the west and it's usually a lot of sunshine, and both the Renogy and the Zamp solar panels do very good on cloudy days. So as long as you've got cloudy or not real cloudy, but overcast and or clear days, probably will work just fine. But again, so what I'm going to do here, this refrigerator inside this RV is 110 only. It's not a two-way, three-way, it's a one-way, 110 only. And it plugs in, you can get to the plug outside easily, and it's got about a 6-foot cord. So what I plan to do is run that cord either inside back here all the way across, and then drill me a little hole or some way to connect to the battery in the front and hook it up to run the refrigerator off the 80 amp hour battery. And then the only other thing that I'd be running off the 80 amp hour battery would be the Max Air 10-speed fan that I'm going to have installed next week. And those fans draw very, very, very little, and I don't plan to be running it all day. I just plan to run it during the times that it's a little warm on the inside and I need to move some air, okay? And I'll be very frugal with that, and I'm not going to just have it running all the time. Now we'll see how all that goes, but I think that in the worst case I'll have to add a 100-watt Renogy package or solar portable package to keep the Interstate 80 amp hour battery charged in the front, because I think that probably this refrigerator, even though they say it's very energy efficient, plus even though and these are all LED lights on the inside, so I'm not, you know, but again, you always have a ghost drain, and the ghost drain that I know is here, or the only one I can find, is this thing right here, and it's a carbon monoxide sensor, and it's not battery operated. I believe it's but you know, those things will fool you. You know, you see that little green light, you think that thing draws virtually nothing, but I promise you, you leave that thing on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's drawing something, okay? But anyway, if that becomes an issue, bye-bye, and I'll get me a battery operated sensor, and that'll be the end of that. So that's my plan, guys. That's my plan for energy while I'm traveling. You know, when am I going to go? I don't know. I'm in no hurry. But again, that's my AGM battery, 120 amp hour, and it's got all kind of good connections on it. I love that. A guy in Cortez, Colorado did it. It's called Backcountry Solar. He's right outside of Cortez. You give him a call, tell him Rusty sent you. Anyway, but yeah, he's got, this is a plug for the, this is, you plug your cord in for your solar panels right here, and then I just slide this window open a little bit, run the cable out, and I've got a 15-foot extension, plus there's 15 foot on the panels, so I got 30 feet, and so that'll work fine. And then if for some reason I want to plug something else in here, I've got this. I've also got there's a cigarette lighter plug right there. There's two USB ports here, and what I can do is, if I want to plug in other things, I've got this little 3-way outlet, and I plug it into the cigarette lighter thing right here, and that way I can plug in other stuff if I choose to. I've also got some alligator clips if I want to clip something to that battery in the front, and I've got a deal here for it's a alligator clamp, but it's got a cigarette lighter deal, so you can clamp it on the battery, and then you can put in, you could actually hook up something 12 volt outside or whatever if you chose to. But anyway, I just happen to have that. Now this little deal here, this doesn't have anything to do really with solar, but since the Dometic CF18 is 12 volt only, it didn't come with a 110 adapter. I bought this little 110, this converts 110 to 12 volt, and it has a little cigarette lighter deal right here, and so you can plug the Dometic CF18 into it when you're at home or have shore power, and it works great. I mean, it does. I mean, so that way, and then when you get ready, if you're boondocking, it's very easy. All you got to do is plug this cigarette lighter into this little puppy right up here, and you're running right off the battery, okay? So that's fine. So we're good to go there. We're good. So having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, Rusty's solar setup is coming together slowly. It's nothing complicated, and the reason it's not complicated, I don't know how to complicate it. I'm not smart enough to make it complicated. But you know, I mean, I could drill holes and put panels and all kind of a crap up, but I don't plan on using. I'm not using a microwave or all kind of stuff where I'm using a lot of amps. Okay, I mean, I just want to run the simple stuff that I need and use. And as far as a microwave and all that crap and a big TV, I don't need. This TV up here uses extremely little energy. I probably won't watch it an hour, an average of an hour a day, maybe less. I'm just not a big TV watcher, and why should I watch TV when I can charge this right here, my Chromebook in the truck, and I can watch everything on that, or on my smartphone that I've got in my hand. So anyway, having said that, that's the direction I'm headed, and so thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye from Central Texas, USA. Y'all enjoy your day. I'm enjoying mine. I'm having fun playing with all this stuff. So let's see, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Bye, USA made. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. I said quarts will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight. If you drink enough of it, you'll be full and you won't want to eat anything, okay? And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Hold it for 4 or 5 seconds or whatever. And then breathe out through your mouth several times a day. Why? That relieves stress. Relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Hell yeah, it's better than taking medication. And so, you know, do those simple things. And some other simple things you can do is stretch your arms, swing your arms, walk, stand up. Don't sit down too much. A sedentary lifestyle is suicide. So having said that, guys, enjoy your life. Adios. Bye-bye.